Hello, hello, guys. I'm super happy to see you today on our final lesson, how to promote a blog with Reels. So let's get started immediately. We have a lot of topics to cover today. What will we discuss today? How does the basic algorithm of Reels work? How to shoot Reel to make the format work? What Instagram definitely won't promote? Tips for promotion Reels and hashtags in Reels. Does they work or no? Should we put them or not? So let's go deep into discussion. How do Reels work? Today, Reels represent the primary source of unlimited free traffic for social media. This is one of my favorite instruments to promote a blog. And basically, TikTok, Facebook Reels, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, all of these social media platforms operate on similar algorithms. That means that if you master the art of shooting and editing viral videos on Instagram, which is the most challenging platform to promote, your content will be likely to go viral across all platforms. Post your videos on multiple platforms since it's impossible to predict where the content will gain virality. And we are going to have a look at my personal screenshots of my personal blog. If you are not still subscribed to my personal blog, you're very welcome to do it. And I have my blog on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I also sometimes publish some YouTube shorts. And you can have a look on this video with an orange top and zebra costume I have. And in different platforms, it gained absolutely different virality. In TikTok, I got 65,000 views for this blog. In Instagram, just 11,000, almost 12. And on Facebook, 26,000 and a half. That means that different social media platforms gave me different amount of attention, of subscribers' attention, with absolutely the same video. And if I have published this video only in Instagram, I would have gained only 11,000 views. But as I reposted it in TikTok and the Facebook, I gained almost 1,000 views more. So what I want to say, you need to publish your videos in different platforms because it's almost impossible to predict which one of them will make your content viral. So I would say that this number of attention that platform gives us with our content is really different. You can have a look at this video of me on the blanket, with the blanket in front of the beautiful mountains. And again, in TikTok, I got just 5,000 views. In Instagram, just 1,002. And Facebook gave me the biggest amount of views, almost 15,000. And I would say, again, I would repeat my idea again, please publish your content, absolutely same content in different social media platforms. That's how you will get more attention from subscribers. Also, I would add here that Instagram gives us the minimum amount of views. TikTok and Facebook are more generous. They give really more attention to your content, especially, I would say, Facebook. For me, it's kind of a surprise that Facebook actually works, but it really does. And sometimes Facebook gives me more viewer attention, subscribers, and views than any other social media platform. And I get extremely, like the biggest amount of comments, especially in Facebook. So please don't forget about this social media. The funny story here is that I was reposting my videos on Facebook just for fun, just to click the repost. And then suddenly, after a couple of months, I went to Facebook just to check my comments, and I realized that the majority of videos I was posting to Facebook, they went viral. I got 176 views for one of my videos. None of these platforms gave me as much subscribers' attention than Facebook. Also, I got almost 50,000 views for the video with a Georgian wedding, and all other platforms gave me like 5,000 to 10,000 views for these videos. So Facebook is generous. Don't forget about Facebook. Please repost all your content to Facebook too. Don't forget about it. Let's go further. What affects the reach of the video? Actually, to be really honest, no one knows exactly how algorithms work. We can only rely on the statistic data that social networks provide us with. So let's take a look at what user actions affect views. And sorry. How to shoot reels to make the format work. Okay, let's have a brief talk about this part. There are two factors that determine the success of reels. First one is consistency. That means that we need to publish regularly, please. Reels is exactly the same content for format that you need to publish all the time, just like stories. I don't offer you to publish every day, but at least 3 times a week will be fine. And also knowing your audience. Posting frequency and content type should be based on your audience needs. Lifestyle bloggers can post 2 reels per day with a gap between them, such as morning and evening, but this is absolutely not obligatory. At least 3 videos a week will be okay for Instagram. In TikTok, I try to publish a little bit more because, you know, I think that TikTok needs more live content, more not edited, not staged content, and more raw content. And that's why I try to post a TikTok at least once in 2 days. But for Instagram, 3 times a week is absolutely sufficient amount of content you can publish. Content strategy at Reels. Your blog can serve as a landing page featuring testimonials and case studies about your product or service. That means that Reels aim to draw attention to your blog or highlight the most important aspects of your service and products. And there are 3 strategies we can follow when we want to understand what should be published. First one, make videos only for a broader audience. Publish videos that are understandable to everyone, including not targeted audience, trending music, humor, dancing, etc., etc. It means we can make videos not on our specific niche, but about something that is common, is understandable for the majority of Instagram users. The second strategy may be to use videos only as an expert content. Such videos content convert well and immerse users in context, but they only target to your existing target audience. It means if you are a psychologist, you can publish only videos with psychological advices or cases or something like this. And the third strategy is to mix these 2 ideas, these 2 plans. So this is alternative between the first 2 strategies, and I would say this is the best option. When you have a mix, sometimes you publish some funny videos for the broader audience, and time to time you publish something about your expertise, about your niche, about the product you want to sell. For me, it works the best, and I try to offer my clients this mixing strategy when sometimes we make some jokes and funny stories. They always cover and gain more attention. And sometimes we just talk about our product. It has less attention, but still these people who see these product videos, they are more likely to buy this product from us. So what influences the views of a video? First of all, video viewability and average watch time. What does it mean? It means that one of the most important metrics depends on the number of viewers who watched the video to its conclusion and the average number of times the video was watched. So more times your video was watched, the bigger attention you receive. If your video is watched till the end, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok tries to promote this video because they think, oh, this video is interesting. If people come to your video and leave it or scroll it and skip it after just 1 or 2 seconds, it really dramatically influences the results of this video promotion. So the rule number 1 here is to make your videos as short, as watchable till the end, it would be better, as possible. So of course you can make video for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, even 1 minute. But when you're making a video for 1 minute, you should extremely believe that this 1 minute is so interesting. Every second of this 1 minute is so interesting that it's almost impossible to stop watching your video till the end. So as a beginners, I offer you to start with a shorter form of video because it's more easy to make people watch till the end the short video than the 1 minute, of course. Number 2, reposts. This metric includes reposts of platform to private messages, to WhatsApp, to Telegram inside the platform, and reposts to stories. The logic here is very easy. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook wants their viewers to spend as much time inside the platform as possible. And if you are sharing any kind of content, especially Reels, to somebody off platform, you attract this person to the platform, which platform is super happy to have. So that's why platforms try to give more attention and more free traffic to those videos which are shared to WhatsApp, to Telegram, or to any other place. And what can I say here? That we as human beings trend to share something funny, something really useful, or something very beautiful. There are just three metrics I normally share with my friends and husband and other people. If something is really funny and I can understand the joke and joke seems understandable for my friends, I will definitely send these funny reels to my friend. And that's why funny reels have so much cover around subscribers. Number 3, comments. Create content within content. That's what comments normally do. They help keep the engagement really going up. And as long as people are reading the comments, the video remains active and visible. So sometimes the video itself is not so interesting, but I really come to the comment section to have a look what people think about this video, what jokes they make around this video, etc., etc. So as long as your video inspire people to leave comments, this video will be going viral more again and again. So please, when you're creating videos, you should keep in mind that, oh, maybe I should ask something my audience, or maybe I should say something provocative to make people comment on this video. And that's how video can go viral. Number 4, of course, likes. They show approval from those who have viewed the video. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, they appreciate likes very much. And as usual, likes influence the virality of the video a lot. Saved on Instagram and on TikTok and on Facebook, the action by which a user may one day return to your content and make additional views. An indicator of approval and helpfulness. There was an idea that 1 saving is equal to 2 likes. I'm not sure about it, but I definitely would say that Instagram appreciates savings more than just likes. Subscriptions. Many social networks already show in their statistics how many people have subscribed to you because of the particular video. This is also read by the algorithm, and if algorithm understands that this video brings you a lot of subscriptions, it thinks that the video is really useful and interesting, and it shows this video. It's more likely to be shown to other audience. Number 7, other. In addition to these points, the algorithm can also read other actions like clicked, paused, watched comments, rewound the video. This we can't measure particularly, but we understand that it somehow influences the statistics. And what types of reels can we create? I would say that there are like 5 to 7 different types of reels, and I'm absolutely sure you have already seen them all. First one is a playful reels, when one person plays different characters, like a teacher and a student, psychologist and the client, beauty master, beauty specialist and the client, etc., etc. It works really well because it's interesting to see. It looks like a little movie inside one short reels. but I am not sure it goes well with all the niches. So you should be really good actor to play not only yourself, but also your client or yourself and your colleague, and etc., etc. I'm not such a good actor, so I never use this type of reels. But if you do it well, if your plot and scenario is really cool, it will definitely work for you. Number 2, talking head. This one goes very well for experts and psychologists. Love this format. I also really love this format. So if you want to work in this format, you are very welcome. Please don't forget to subtitle everything your talking head is talking about, because the majority of our audience tend to watch reels and stories without sound. And without sound, we can't understand what this particular video is about. So not to lose this part of subscribers or potential subscribers who are watching your video without sound, you should put subtitles, and you can easily do it automatically in CapCut, for example. Next one, reels with overlaid voiceover, good for travel blogs and detailed accounts of events. I love this type of reels. This is one of the type I personally use all the time. How it works. I have my videos, my beautiful videos, for example, about the trip to some hotel or to some beautiful places. I make a beautiful layout of them. Then I write everything, every detail I want to tell about the place I want to make my reels about. And I just put my voice over all these videos which are shown to my subscribers like a short movie. So what should you do for this format? You should really understand how to speak interestingly. I'm not sure this word exists actually. So you should speak in a very understandable language. You should try to express your idea as short as possible, and you should really be good at editing. I preferably like to use CapCut again to edit my videos with voiceovers. It's really easy to put voiceovers just inside CapCut. So if you have not downloaded for yourself this app, please do it. It's absolutely free. All the necessary instruments are free there, and you can play around voiceovering and editing your videos a lot in this application. Types number, I don't remember the number. Next type is authentic videos, aesthetic videos. We all love beautiful things. We love to dream about the life we could have if we have enough, I don't know, money, beauty, beautiful body, whatever. So aesthetic videos were on top a couple of years ago. They still work okay today, and they still work very well with products. If your product is luxury, if your product is really expensive, beautiful, inspiring, you definitely should do aesthetic videos with this type of product. What is necessary here? They should be really short, because normally they don't have voiceovers, they don't have any trendy music on them. They are just like a beautiful glimpse into luxury's life we could have. So the maximum length for aesthetic video should be 10 to 15 seconds. That's absolutely enough. Next one, trends. The earlier you jump on a trend, the better it will catch on. I definitely offer you to adopt trends to your niche, not just copy the trend, but try to think about it and how can you adopt it to your niche as a psychologist, as a product owner, whatever. If some music is really trendy on your area, it stays trendy for a couple of days. That's why you should catch on the trend as fast as possible. The first few days is the best timing. A little bit further will not work so well. And number, again, I forgot the number. Useful picks, suitable for almost everyone. You can pick up books, movies, places to visit, courses. People like to save this kind of videos because we all are dreaming about this beautiful time when we will have enough time and free time to watch all the books, to watch all the movies we want to watch, to read all the books we want to read. So definitely this useful useful tops, useful pics are really trendy now. So please, yes, if you understand how you can create such kind of reels, please do it. Next one, jokes and humor. They bring people together across countries, languages, and even generations. We like to have fun. As human beings, we come to social media to have fun, not to educate ourselves, not to, I don't know, watch other lives, but we normally come to social media to relax a little bit and to have fun. That's why humor works so well on social media, especially if this humor is based on children or animals. How do you think why? Because children and animals are absolutely same in any part of the world. And we can see the funny cat. It would be funny for people from America, for Russians, for Indonesians, for Europeans, for everybody. The same with children. So if you see something funny, or if you already are lucky enough to video record your child being funny, you can just publish it online and it would almost definitely go viral, because humor brings people together across countries and languages. We don't need to know any language to understand this funny cat jumping around the house. And interviews, they go really good for experts. I think you have seen a lot of interviews online, and they still work fine. Especially I like interviews because it might serve two purposes. First one, you can have a big interview for 1 hour for YouTube, and you can make almost unlimited amount of reels from this big 1 hour interview, just cutting on this big interview on tiny parts with some interesting ideas and insights. So definitely, if you have an expert blog or if you are developing a personal brand, interviews is a very good option for you. And here could be a question, Kate, how personal brand differs from product brand reels? Because I would say to you, there is a big difference between them. I'm developing my personal brand, of course, a little bit slowly, but still. And I'm developing brands, product brands of my clients, a lot of product brands of my clients. To be honest, almost 15 for now, right now. And reels I create for my personal brand and product brands are really different. And what is the difference? In reels for personal brand, we can talk more about our values, about our values, creativity, or work journey, highlight personal life and stories from it. So I speak about myself. I try to show myself to the world. I try to show my perspective of the world to everybody. That's quite easy to do, by the way. But for a product brand, we talk more about the products and its benefits and what life awaits our customer after purchasing our product. We communicate the brand values if they're clear to us. So I'm not talking about how beautiful the product is, but I'm talking about how beautiful your life will become after you buy this product, after you own this product. What a beautiful part of a beautiful puzzle this tiny product would become. And this is very important. Really good reels, they don't show the product, they show their life this product promises you. And emotions from this product, this is super important. This is a beautiful example of our reels that we created for bionicle prosthesis company. These beautiful people create bionicle prosthesis for other people who lost their hands. And it was a really challenging task to understand how should we show such a complicated, such a controversial product, such a serious problem in social media. And we decided with my team that the best thing we can show about this product is the emotions and reactions, the first emotion, the first reaction of a person who gets this product, how happy they are, how surprised they might be, how scared they might be. And that works absolutely amazing. When we were filming all this first meeting of a person and his or her bionicle prosthesis, we understood that this is the best idea, because real emotions attract people so much, not artificial emotions, not stage emotions, but the reality. When you can't do but smiling, seeing these emotions. And all our videos we were publishing for this account got more than 100,000 views. We have with this account even couple of videos which gained 3 million plus views, because we were showing a child seeing his first bionicle hand. And that was so beautiful, that he was so full of emotions. We underlined these emotions with music, and for sure this reels went viral. So all the content from this Instagram, you can click on this and have a look at these reels. They are based on the emotions our customers got from our product, and that's how we increased sales of our product really a lot. Also, we created a couple of aesthetic reels, not quite couple, but more than, I would say, 30 aesthetic reels for a coffee shop. And we tried to show this chilled and relaxed atmosphere you get when you come to our coffee shop. And this also worked very well. We had like 27,000 views, 60,000 views, etc., etc. So it also works well for such kind of niche. When we're talking about fancy coffee shop, you should show this fancy lifestyle this coffee shop brings to your life. Scenario. How to write a great scenario for the reels. This is where we should start, actually. This is what we should do before we shoot anything. So I would say there are 3 types of scenario for any kind of reels. 1 act, 2 act, and 3 act scenarios. Of course, 1 act is the easiest one to do. For example, this is the kind of thing many authentically attractive videos have. There is no plot development. The meaning is often very simple. We just show something beautiful for 10 seconds, and this is 1 act scenario. 2 act scenario consists of 2 parts logically, normally before and after. Question and answer, how it was and how it became. The structure is most often found in trends. The average duration of such videos is also from 10 to 15 seconds, and the split in the acts is approximately in the promotional of 70-80 for the first act and 30 to 20% for the second act. Then the 3 act structure, the most complicated one, is a classic storytelling structure for movies and literature. It also consists of parts: the opening, when we should catch the attention of our viewer, the middle, when we develop the story, and the ending, that should answer the question we have at the beginning, or it should cover the intrigue we had at the beginning. So let's have a closer look to the 3 act structure. So the 3 act structure, the opening, starts with the opening. This type of social media is short and quick. The goal is to immediately evoke emotion and hook the casual viewer. So we should catch the interest of our potential viewer or viewer. For example, here is a screenshot from the 3 acts scenario about cooking. That's quite, you can use 3 act scenario for almost any niche you want to develop. So what caught my attention in this video? The naming. All ingredients you already have at home. You can make these pancakes in 10 minutes. This is very good opening because the picture is beautiful. Everybody likes pancakes, and the naming is brilliant. All ingredients you already have at home. This catches my interest. Oh my God, just a minute ago, I had no idea I can create these pancakes right now, but this video promises me that in 10 minutes, I can already be eating these pancakes. That's just interesting. So the opening here works very well. Next one is the middle. Or the progression of complications in screenwriting is everything that happens from the opening scenes to the culmination, the moment when everything is resolved. So in a classic screenplay here, the hero faces several complications along the way. In this example, we have no complications, by the way. I'm sorry. In short vertical videos, it can be similar in logic to the development of tension. The main task here, and this is important, the main task here is not to lose the user, not to lose the viewer's interest and bring them to the ending. So here the girl in this beautiful video with pancakes, she was showing us how she prepares the pancakes. And the secret here is that every step she was showing to us, the flour, adding baking powder, adding, I don't know, sugar or whatever she was adding, that it was very short. She did it like in 2 seconds. She showed me all the ingredients in a very, very fast editing. So, and it took me till the end. So I was watching at her. I was watching how she's editing all the ingredients really fast in a very fast editing, and it brought me to the end. The end always should be the answer to the intrigue, the question asked at the opening, or the answer to the promise we have made in the opening. The end of the plot development also should be short. So here she flips up the pancake, shows it to us and says, look, I promised you we will do it less than 10 minutes. Here it is. And all ingredients, I'm sure you have at home. And it was very beautiful, very funny, very, very enjoyable to watch. And she did it in a brilliant way. So if you want to have a look at this beautiful reels, you can click on this Instagram link and you will enjoy this video as much as I did. I think the 3-act structure is really easy to use, but you should prepare yourself for this structure. I would say that 1-act structure is the easiest one. Of course, 2-act structure is a little bit more complicated. 3-act structure needs a little bit of preparing. You should understand what you will be filming, what is the idea, what promise you give us at the beginning, and how you close this promise at the ending. Let's go to the triggers. Just a second. Yeah, so let's go on. When you're creating video, when you're thinking about creating video, I want to aware you that there are a couple of triggers that always catch more attention than all other topics you can use. So what are the main triggers that catch more attention than other topics? First of all, money. People love to talk about money. People like to watch videos about money. They like to discuss how much money do we earn, how much money do we spend, etc., etc. So everything you can make about money, every video you can make about money, it likely be popular. So you can make a video about how much money I'm going to spend this weekend. You can make a video, oh, I'm going to make the biggest purchase I've ever made. Or you can make a video how expensive life in Indonesia is, or how expensive life in Georgia is. It's very popular here in Georgia. So anything about money will likely go viral. Next one, strange things. We like to have a look at strange things. We like to, I don't know, pay our attention to strange things. So if you have, if you're lucky enough to shoot something strange, and ask your public, like, what is it? How strange is that? How strange this, I don't know, animal is looking, etc., etc. It will catch attention. Of course, we like mistakes. If you are brave enough to create your video about your personal mistake, or about mistakes in your business, or about any kind of mistakes you created yourself, this is wow. This is the kind of video that definitely will go viral, especially if you somehow created a way to avoid these mistakes in future. So please don't be afraid to talk about your mistakes. People feel more connection with other people and businesses which make mistakes. Next one, something which is relevant, some topics where people can see themselves. They also normally will go viral. Sexualization is just our human nature. We like to see these beautiful ladies on Instagram, some sexy pictures, etc., etc. You might not use this instrument, but it always works well. Recognizable images, something which is recognizable to our audience. For example, for us as Russians, we all were raised in approximately same childhood. We had some same toys, especially my generation. We had same toys. We ate same food, same drinks. All our schools are the same. All our kindergartens looks absolutely similar to each other. So that's why this trend about our childhood in Russian network is very popular, because for us, these toys are very recognizable. The books we all had, absolutely same books, are very recognizable, etc., etc. Maybe in Indonesia it also worked like this. I don't know. Emotions, of course. Emotions is the biggest trigger you can find on social media, and it doesn't matter what kind of emotions we're talking about, positive or negative. Both real emotions are really trendy on social media networks because we like to see real people, real feelings. And when we see a real happy image, like really happy or surprised, or when we see something negative, it always catches our attention. It's just psychology. So if you can show emotions as reels, especially in the first seconds, definitely do it. It will go viral. Animals and children, I already explained to you that animals and children are something above the language and above the culture. We like to have a look at them. We like to make jokes with them. We like to spend time with them. And that's why they catch so much attention. So if you have a cat or a dog or a child, you can show it on your social media networks, on your reels, make it a part of your reels. It will catch more attention than without it. Charity, again, catches a lot of attention, and safety and health. Any tips about safety, any tips about health, they also trigger our attention because we all want to live long life, happy life, and that's why it catches our attention again. So all of these 10 triggers, they all catch a lot of attention from the audience. And if you can make a video around this trigger, but based on your personality or your product, it definitely will go very well. And the next one, what's important on the video reels? The first phrase. The first phrase and the first shoot is the most important part of the reels you can imagine. If we don't hook the audience with them, that's it. We will lose these people. So where is the best place to start? The best place to start at the beginning is to start with some powerful statement, impressive figure, a burning question, a very beautiful, extraordinary, beautiful view, an unusual detail in the frames that catch the attention, an animal at least, or a child, or real emotion. That all is a very good idea for a start. So the most powerful part of your reels should be the beginning. And there are a couple of examples. You can click on your presentation. Example number one is this is a 2-act, by the way, structure. This is a girl, and the hook here is that she shows us the Instagram idea of a florist, how we imagine florists to be. And in the second act, she shows us the real picture of the florist, who is exhausted, who wants to drink, who wants to have some food, who wants to have some sleep, and etc., etc. This is funny. It catches our attention. We want to know what's more we can see here. Example number 2, this guy pouring some drink in a beautiful glass. This is an unusual detail, a very good example of an unusual detail, which again catches our attention because this guy is obviously in a subway. We never use glasses in subway. We never pour anything in subway because it's very uncomfortable. So it catches our attention. It caught a lot of attention of public. You can see 2,000 likes under this video. Just a simple, unusual detail. So if you have your product, you can put your product in an unusual place and it will catch more attention. Next one, this is a hook with a promise. This example, how to remove the bitterness of end device. I don't know what end device is. In Russia, we don't eat them so much, but the picture is beautiful. The idea is promising because, as I understand, this is a global problem. And it shows us in a couple of seconds how to make this end device not bitter. Beautiful, beautiful. 2-act structure, by the way. And the next number of the reels is just a beautiful aesthetic video with astonishing sunset, the most beautiful sunset, by the way, I have ever seen. No deep ideas, no text, nothing, just beautiful music, chilling atmosphere, beautiful sunset. For 5 seconds, it catches my attention and I want to like it. It has 6 million likes, by the way. And the only thing I want to mention here that this video is definitely 100% edited with the colors. I can see that the person who created this video a little bit made these colors more vivid, but it worked well. So definitely good job. And the last example, the joke. Both you're trying to run a business, create content, eat healthy, have a social life, go to Pilates, drink water, do the laundry, post every day, respond to all your texts, do it all again tomorrow. This is a situation we all can relate to. Yeah, we all can feel this pain of this person. That's why this is funny. We can see ourselves in this joke. That's why it went viral. And the picture is very beautiful for this exact reels. Steps to create a good quality reels video. Let's discuss them. First one, the most important one, is to find the idea. What do you want to shoot? What do you want to show? What feelings do you want to evoke in your subscriber, etc., etc.? Where can you find ideas? It's not obligatory to make everything yourself. You can be inspired from other bloggers. You can be inspired by your life. You can be inspired by movies, TV series, places, reviews, tech reviews. What is your audience asking about? By the way, questions of your audience is almost unlimited source for your inspiration and content. Maybe they ask you, oh my God, Anna, how do you look so healthy? And you make a video about it. Or, oh my God, these little earrings are so beautiful. How long would they serve to me? And you make a video about it. How long these earrings will serve to the owner, etc., etc. So any question you get from your audience, you can make reels from this question. View interesting facts. As usual, interesting facts about any product might go viral. Asking the research engine, neutral networks in your work. What can you teach others? Also, you can make reels about it. If you are good in Photoshop, if you are good in editing, if you're good in public speaking, you can make reels out of it with a to-do reels, yeah? To think about stereotypes, we like to, to fight stereotypes. So if there are any stereotypes around your product or around your business or about your work, you can make reels about it, fighting these stereotypes. What should never be done in your field, or what should never be done with your product, the biggest mistakes that can be done in your niche, also could be inspiring for reels and news and events. If something around your topic is on top of news, you definitely should make reels about it. For example, when it's time for Oscar to be revealed, a lot of public speakers and specialists make video reels about Oscar, about dresses, about films, about plots, about anything. It goes very well, because this is up-to-date information. Step number 2, write scenario frame by frame. What do I mean here? It's not enough just to have an idea and to shoot it. I like to have an idea and then write down all the details, all the frames of the reels I want to shoot. For example, here, please click on the video and have a look at these beautiful reels. I wrote down all the frames I need for this video. Frame number 1 was a girl talking on the phone. She has a towel on her head. She's in a bathrobe, sitting on a beautiful bed. Caption, sorry, I have plans for today. Frame number 2, throws off her slippers. Frame number 3, covers herself with a blanket. Frame number 4, adjusts the pillow. Frame number 5, opens the laptop. Frame number 6, picks up a lemonade. And frame number 7, drinks it. This is how the scenario looks for the reels. And also, after writing down all the frames and all the details, you understand what equipment for the reels do you need. Because when I wrote it down, I understood that, oh, for this shooting, I need to buy lemonade. Oh, for this shooting, I need the towel and I need the bathrobe. Oh, for this video, I need to bring my laptop, and etc., etc., etc. So when I write down this scenario, after scenario, I have a block with equipment where I write to myself what equipment I need to prepare to make this work. Because without laptop, without the towel, without lemonade, this video will not work. Find a place for shooting models and props. This is step number 3 if you are filming the video. So if you are filming the video, you have an idea, you have a plot in your head, you have all details fixed. Now you have to find the place where you should be shooting, the model if you need one, or the product if you need the product, and all the equipment you need for it. What about the place? I just want to say that it's not obligatory to be filming in special photo studios and etc. You can film on the street because natural lighting, the best lighting ever. You can shoot at home. Just make sure that you are shooting next to window. And actually, you can shoot almost anywhere. If you need a model, you can go to the special chats and ask for a model. If you have some money for it, you can offer money reward, but there are a lot of beginners models which will happily come to your reels to be shot for free. And props, that's what I was talking about before. Every piece of equipment I need for the reels should be prepared beforehand. Go to the shoot and shoot it. This is step number 4. When everything is in one place, the model, the place you want to shoot, you have scenario, you have all the equipment, you understand what you're going to do, you just shoot and then you edit every shoot you have. Here is a little tip. When you are shooting, make sure to have a couple of doubles. Not from the first double, everything will be perfect. The picture will be perfect. The model will be speaking perfectly. No. So make sure to make 2 or 3 shots of each frame you have. So for frame number 4, I have like 3 different videos how she adjusts the pillow. For frame number 7, I have 2 copies of the video how she drinks lemonade, etc., etc. Because at the editing part, you will be so grateful to yourself that you have options. So please make sure that you have double of each video that you think is okay. Number 6, revise your reels. When the reels is done, you have music, you have edited, everything came together, show these reels to your friends and note any boring part to delete or shorten. So you show these reels to your friend, he looks at it, and you ask your friend, at what part of these reels you felt dull or bored? At what part, what second of the reels you wanted to skip it? And if he says, oh, there was no second I want to skip these reels, this is perfect. This is the only answer we need. But if he says, oh, at second number 4, I feel a little bit bored, but I decided to watch this video till the end because of you, At second number 4, you should come back to the second number 4 in your editing and shorter or delete this second, because it makes your potential viewers feel bored, and your potential viewer will definitely skip your watching your video because he's not your friend, because he always needs to feel hooked and to feel catched to your video. So definitely never publish just the reels. Show these reels to some focus group, to your mother, to your friend, to your group mates, and ask them at what second you feel bored, and delete this second. Hashtags in reels. Do we actually use hashtags? Yes, we do. Yes, they work just like hashtag for post. Reels show up in searches. From my personal observation, they are now being prioritized to get to the top. Hashtags are used for search, not for the number of views. The algorithm uses hashtags to understand from whom to show the video. So it's essential to use them in Reels. So if you are talking about, if your video is about psychology and there is your personal brand and you're a psychologist, you definitely put hashtags around this topic and etc. But if your video is just a funny joke, which is understandable to all human beings on the earth, you can skip hashtags, okay? So if your video is about some niche, you put hashtags around this niche. If your video is just a joke for every human being, you don't put hashtags. Remember that. Hashtags should match the theme of the video. It's better to combine medium and low frequency hashtags. It's better not to put high frequency hashtags. It's better not to use hashtags at all if the theme of the video is really bored. So let's clarify the last point. For example, you published a beautiful reels in which you captured a dandelion and put the hashtag dandelion. Now think about who and how often does someone type the word dandelion into an Instagram search or watch a video with them? Almost nobody, yeah? So with this hashtag, you narrowed your audience. That's why it's better not to put hashtags in this case. So if you have a niche about psychology, fitness training, any kind of products, any kind of services, you put hashtags. If you have a video with a very bored audience, just avoid them. Useful tips about videos, reels. The recommended video length is 15 to 20 seconds, as it has proven to work well for this format over the years. Spend at least 30 minutes daily browsing your recommended feed and engage with the content through likes, shares, and comments to boost your account reach. If your video isn't getting views despite being awesome, don't give up yet. Sometimes it takes a few days, even weeks, for algorithm to catch up. But if there's still no movement, consider resubmitting the video and fixing something inside the video. Make use of the built-in editor's basic tools to improve the quality of your videos. Keep an eye on the official Instagram of account for creators. That's what it's called, just creators. It regularly publishes useful information about how to promote in the reels. For example, here is a post about how algorithms determine whether a video is worth running in recommendations. Viewers watch the video to the end, they like it, comment and say the video is interesting or funny. And what is your home task for the next day? Find a reference for your future reels. Write a script for a short video for yourself or for a client. Theme to choose from, you can choose your own. My morning routine, my workplace, my book, film of the month, etc., etc. To shoot 5 to 6 frames and edit video. It's optional, but if you do, I will be so happy to have a look at them. All details will be in a Google form. So guys, thank you so much for this beautiful session. See you on our Q&A session. I'm waiting. I can't stop waiting to see you in real life. So please, if you have time, make your video, edit your video. I will be really happy to watch them. But if no, still see you on the Q&A session. Thank you so much. Goodbye, goodbye.